Welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me,
it's me.
Porter, back in the house with us today for what is going to be the closer of the series for Prep. Guys, this is it. This Saturday at 12 o'clock. PM, of course, in our local Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be kicking off the actual end of the series. Top 16 competitors will be showing up at Lifelink Games, competing 4 rounds of single elimination, best 2 out of 3, but single elimination. And we will be crowning a champion this weekend, this Saturday. Right now, sitting right next to me is our current MVP, number 1, who is the only person in the tournament who is guaranteed to win every die roll going into this event. How do you feel?
Well, seeing as this is actually kind of a die roll heavy format,
pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a ridiculous advantage.
Right? Especially in this one. I'm glad you brought that up there, because you and I were talking about this last Tuesday, that we're noticing a lot of the choice to what you can force your opponent on or what you can play yourself. It is having a huge advantage on a lot of the competitive play right now. And it's something you really should be taking extra care to study and analyze. If you're trying to go to these big events, you head out to Vegas if you were there last weekend, or if you're going to be heading with us down to the Bondi Card Fest in September. And you guys want to check that stuff out. We got some news about that. We'll get into that later. But Bondi Card Fest, if you're going to be down there, this is some of the stuff you probably should be researching getting down there. I know I'm going to be talking to all my Humbros, talking to all the rest of the casters, like trying to figure out what you guys think is the most optimal for your deck and what is the least optimal for my opponent's deck, just in case I win that die roll. I have that leverage against that win, and maybe I can use that on top of already having like bad matchups. Because of course, the biggest thing I'm always concerned about is like, what is this matchup for me, right? Like, do I have an auto fail here? And even then, I don't like to like just dwell on that, because sometimes I can draw just dookie, guys. You never know what happens. Variance is a thing in these card games, right? You've seen it.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't like blaming losses on variance. I would much rather like try and take ownership of my loss and try and figure out what I could have done to at least lose less, instead of like maybe not win the game, but at least like not lose when I lost.
Okay, that's a great attitude.
Because if I take responsibility for that, I can actually change the things that I can think of.
Exactly. No, it's a brilliant way to look at it, because if you're willing to accept that there is something that you could have done differently, that's learning. That is learning from your losses. That's learning from defeat. And that's probably the most powerful thing you can possibly do. I'm not going to dismiss that there is variance here, and I agree with you. Like, just blanketly, it was just variance. It was nothing I did. And it's like, well,
yeah,
you're
no,
declining the opportunity.
that goes on along the lines of, whenever I win, it's because I thoughtfully outskill my opponent, but whenever I lose, it's because my opponent sacked me, I bricked, there was sun in my eyes, my opponent had their cat stacking their deck.
To be fair, they did. I do love the reference, though. In fairness, the reference that he's making, the cat did kind of cheat. But in reality here, yes, I agree with you. But I think that's a great attitude. And I hope that's something you guys can share too. Like, if you're not willing to accept that you might have done something wrong in something, you're never going to improve upon it. You're never going to get to a point. And not everything can be in your control. Not everything is, but for the things that are in your control, try to capitalize on that, right? Like, try to learn how to highlight on the things that you can control, make changes to those or corrections to those. And honestly, for the things that you can't, sometimes you just got to let it go. Because we're not in complete control of everything else around us. There's a lot of people with free will, and they will do some good stuff, bad stuff, or indifferent, but they have that free will to do so. So always remember that. And I hope you guys use your free will to actually enjoy this card game and have a good time.
Use your free will to give us money.
Free will, give us money. But talking about giving stuff, we do have, our box is getting pretty low. I do have some good news for you. Do you know who's able to secure one of the newest boxes?
Was it Luffy TV?
No, I'm sure he did. But I was able to secure one of the new boxes. So our next community box is the newest set that's currently on the market, OP11. I don't know what's in it. I don't. We're gonna find out together. Obviously, we're gonna find out if I can get something better. Hopefully, something better than last Monday's box opening. I would love to give you guys better hits than when I got to that one. That was a depressing video. I know that you didn't watch it, and I'm proud of you for not watching it.
I don't care about the dumb wizard game.
Fair enough. We got 2 more packs. That means this, and honestly, what's going to happen next Monday when we go live for the championship series? I'm going to be giving all these away. That's going to close out the end of this Series 4 championship. I'm going to give 4 packs away during our major event on Monday when we go live with the coverage from Saturday. So I don't know which one of the casters is going to be available yet. I'm going to work around with them, talk to them, see if we can lock somebody in. But it's going to be a great day. Monday is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to give away some massive packs. We're going to have 4 rounds of just amazing content. Best 2 out of 3, leader on leader, and of course, round 1. It's going to be this guy. And we already know who your opponent's going to be. Do we want to announce it? Because this person's been a lock, but it's a lock in the last place.
Yeah, and I don't know if they want to be announced as that. So
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I think unless they say something, I would want to respect their privacy.
Absolutely. All right, that's fair enough. That's why I ask. All right, so yeah, we know who his opponent's going to be. We're going to do the interviews with him and check out his prizes. Thankfully, he doesn't know what they are yet. I've been able to keep that a secret.
I actually did catch a glimpse of one thing that I think is probably a prize.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
I mean, because of one thing, I know you had to take something out of a card case for me.
Oh, did that flash that at you?
No, but I saw it on the desk.
Oh, dang it. All right, I should have been more careful with that. But yes, when he pulled the manga, which I'm still trying to clip, by the way. But unfortunately, the audio, of course, went when you pulled it. So those who don't know, my man pulled the manga.
Oh, the manga broke the mic.
Yeah, the whole thing was just absolutely insanity. And congratulations on your first manga. That's huge.
Yeah, I'm just out of a starter deck, no less. I was just like, I've got a couple packs. I'll open them up on camera.
This was the buggy one, right?
Yeah, this is buggy.
Yeah.
I'll open them up on camera because I have nothing better to do. And I wasn't expecting to pull anything, and just manga jump scare.
Well, shoot, everybody around us has been like, leader pack, double rare pack. No one felt like they were getting much out of it.
Apparently another manga had been pulled from, I think it was the buggy as well.
Was it buggy too?
I don't know.
Some people were saying it was a different leader. But I don't think we actually knew, hands down, what it was.
All I know is that afterwards, Daddy Lifelink said that he was going to be ripping all the buggies, and now the buggies are conspicuously missing from Lifelink.
So there's got to be another one out there. Of course, you get the hype when someone pulls something big. They're like, I know it's out there. I know you're out there. Sermon, good to see you. All right, guys, we have some awesome content. We're going to spend about 30 minutes or so going over some of the new releases we got from PRB, talking about that Bonded Card Fest I kind of hinted to you, and give you guys a small rundown for what is to come for this Saturday's Championship Series 4 and what to expect out of that content. Now, Jay Wizzle, good to see you. Tax pack is ready for you, buddy. It's sitting right here. So we got your tax pack.
The last one.
No, I have that box over there. That box right there is a dead box to me. It's like I don't know what's in it. Anytime Jay Wizzle gets in here, I'm like, yep, tax pack. So this one's been sitting aside. We've had this one ready for that tax pack for a good couple weeks now. But I still think there's 7 packs or something in there. I don't know. But we got those packs ready for you. Thank you, Jay Wizzle. Good to see you. Always happy to see you guys come back here. We're going to have that stuff, of course, at the end. We're going to have 4 matches this time. They're roughly quick. We got a really cool surprise for you. I can't wait to showcase it to you. We're not going to divulge that secret until we get right up until that point. But we got a kind of like a meta commentary on what we're seeing today and the growth of today's meta. And the first match is going to be a massive meta commentary. Stay tuned for that. But right now, let's get into the news. Let's go check out these PRB hits because you were telling me these things. These look great. Hit them all. Good to see you.
So we have new PRB reveals. Starting off, we've got Dressrosa Zoro from OP10. Very nice looking. Usohachi Altar. So
much needed.
We had already confirmed that Usohachi was getting a reprint in PRB. So
absolutely. I'm just saying it's much needed. We need this. This card is ridiculously hard to get.
I mean, there's the SP, so...
That didn't make it any easier. SPs? Oh, God. I mean, yeah, you're right. We have an extra
It was
one.
in a starter deck.
But the starter deck sold out everywhere. You remember when, what was it, when me and Marcus went down with the rest of the team down there to try to pick the starter decks up?
Down where?
Down in Texas. We were down in Texas.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. So when we tried to go through the lines and we tried to get the boxes, right? All of us put like these are the things we wanted. We thought we could get like 2 of each. They limited it 1 per person, and by the time we finally got to the line, completely sold out. Both days completely sold out. And all we wanted was just to get a couple of these for for our decks.
Should have picked them up day one.
I guess.
Skill issue. I mean, I did.
Smart. I mean, I try to do it. I mean, I do it right back here.
Yeah. No, you have at least 2 Uso Hachis back.
No, we are not opening those. We're not opening those.
I'm just saying,
stay sealed.
there are 2 Uso Hachis in there. We have 4-drop Chopper. Nice reprint. Good that it's getting an alt art. We have announcements for reprints for the Sanji and Zoro SECs. Yeah,
yes.
These need the reprints.
Especially with Blue Purple Luffy, the way it's been played right now. Is this Basil Hawk and the ones that takes life?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Love to see that.
Yeah. Nice that this is finally getting an alt. New Law alt. So.
You excited?
I don't play a lot of Warlord decks. This is the.
But you are a law.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up at least one of these for the collection, but there's another one that we'll get to later that I
really
will be needing many of. We have Lime Juice, so.
Oh, that's nice that we have an altar for Lime Juice.
Yeah, more high rarity stuff for Shanks, I guess. And then we have
Jesus Burgess.
We have Burgess for Blackbeard. And some more alt arts. We have, and I think this also confirmed. These are unconfirmed reprints at this point as well. We have 7-cost Newgate, alt and reprints. That's nice. 9-cost Shanks card that was in the worst starter deck out of that original bunch. So having a chance to get it without having to buy that terrible deck is nice.
Nice, right?
I think the Uda deck in constructed is fine, but like that sealed deck is unplayable.
Yeah.
It's like that is not a starter deck. That is a sealed pack of cards to expand your already constructed Uda deck.
We had some people that were trying to get into the game who picked it up, and we felt really bad. We were just like, please stop. We're trying to get them like the buggy deck, or not the buggy, the Dolphamingo decks, and we were trying our best to like, please play these instead. They're like, but I like Uda, and I'm just like, I get you, but this deck is just not playable. And it's up there, but no, you can't open it.
We have
Finger Pistol. Yeah.
Yep, Finger Pistol, which desperately needed a reprint, and it's also getting an alt art.
Yeah, we looked in deep too, or at least I did, because I was trying to figure out where that scene came from. Apparently, that's the point where he poked Polly. Thank you.
We have a new card. We have this Sabo, 6-cost, 6k power, Dressrosa revs. 2k counter, 15 more cards in your trash, -3 cost. It's the purple Sanji.
Nice.
Which, giving this to black is decent.
And kind of needed. Black's been getting kind of like underrepresented recently. Sup, DKish? Good to see you. Big Merc, good to see you.
Have some more reprints. We have new alt art for Cross Guild Searcher event.
Love that.
We already saw the Lime Juice. Rouge getting an alt.
They're really trying to push the Rouge. I mean, it's good in Bonnie.
It's okay in Bonnie. Kind of weird that they did that in the same set that they printed a better blocker for Bonnie. Gum Gum Rain, 0 cost, blue event. Maybe this means we'll be getting alts of all the 0 costs. That'd be nice. And the 0 costs desperately need reprints, so...
Bad Manners, Kick Course, my red
Bag
decks,
Manners and Jet Gatling are the ones that really need it. Reprints.
Absolutely.
We already saw Yuzahashi. And I will be needing a playset of this.
A playset? I want to help you out, but a playset? These are SPs. You told me right. They're SPs.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful card.
It really is.
I am going to be trying to get a playset of this for my Green Yellow Law deck.
I support you. I desperately want to help you get this. I do. And so if we do get it, and speaking of like supporting you and getting this, by the way, when this thing drops in October, your boy's picking up a lot of this product for you all. I want to be giving these packs away for as long as I possibly can. In the memory of this stream, I have never before had more fun than open up PRB packs and give them
PRB is
those.
super great because there's always like at least a super in each pack.
Getting something nice, just feeling like I was giving you something of value. At the time, though, and I want to let you guys know, because we were talking about money analysis before, right? Where right now that they're tanking out of fear, right? Fear, that reprint fear.
Yeah, people are panic selling the Sanjis especially. So pick them up now.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet you they're going to go back up. If you guys paid attention to what happened to PRB, there was a significant tank on most prices that slowly, if they saw play, if they were still desired, they were also characters that people liked, they slowly started to crawl themselves back up here. So there's going to be this moment where your pseudo-plain stocks, buy low, sell high. That's my advice to you guys. And that is just an advice that we are not financial advisors. I can't tell you how to spend your money. But that is what I would do. Like, do not panic sell. Do not panic buy either. Don't FOMO buy it. And you cannot emphasize enough to stop FOMO buying. And for those that don't understand, it's like you see the new release. And you're like, I gotta have this. I gotta be the first to get it, and I gotta get it at that pre-release price. And pre-release price is almost never that high. You know, and sometimes it never gets back. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I think the one major exception might be like the Gold Dawn for Zoro, right? Because that one went high and it just kept going, right?
Has that one just kept going up?
I'm pretty sure that Gold Dawn is still going up to. It's not like it's to the moon, but it's been pretty valuable.
I mean, like, it was around 300 when I pulled it, so.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still going up. It's still going in some high demand value here. So this one started, I think, at like 150, then up to 300 when we got it finally, right? Because if I'm remembering correctly, memory is
when I pulled it out of one of my random starter deck packs, it was like 300 was the settling price that it seemed to be going for.
And it just keeps growing from there.
Yeah.
And this is another thing that we get to get out of these PRBs. Are there some dons to show off?
Yeah, there are.
Okay, excellent. Let's go into those dons.
There's still more of this to.
Oh, okay.
Also, worth noting, this is an SP, so this does not mean this will be a regular reprint in the set. And it seems like the cohesive theme for the SPs are frame breaks, which look beautiful.
They really do.
And speaking of frame breaks, here's the frame being shattered by the 6-cost Water 7 Luffy from EBO2. This will not affect the price, unfortunately. This isn't a real reprint. This is rarity upgrade more so than anything. So I don't think this will make the card any easier to get, unfortunately, which the card desperately needed to be.
Right.
But beautiful card still.
So what decks is this one like primarily needed? It's like the black purple?
Purple black and green purple.
And green purple, thank you. Yeah. It's Simul says, I like the art. Yeah, I agree.
Beautiful art. And here we have
we got it done. Okay.
We have Lucci again.
Yay.
Because Lucci, this is for
favorite.
OP7 leader Lucci. The other one was OP3, I think, or maybe it's the other way. I don't know. We have Usopp.
Are you excited for this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is actually.
So is this the gold you're chasing, you think? Or is
I don't know if I'm going to be chasing any gold. I still don't have the gold I'm chasing from PRB1, so.
Yeah.
I don't even have a playset of Hollow Aladdin yet, so.
Oh, okay.
But this is a very nice looking Dono.
How many Laudon do you need for the?
Like 6.
6, okay.
We have Calgaradon. I like in the Gold Dawn how there's like etchings of Calgara and Noland.
Can you guys see that in the camera? I hope you guys can make it out. That looks gorgeous.
Yeah. And it's the ringing of the Golden Bell. This is a beautiful Dawn as well.
Right? What a huge upgrade. Because you get the foil on the right there.
Yeah,
and then on the left, it's just that.
Yeah, the gold always gets something a little extra.
I love it.
And then we have the carrot. And the specialty for the gold one, they don't have the hollow one to show side by side, but like the gold one extra is the Sulong form.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, another
Man, that looks good.
Beautiful Dawn.
Right? I think that's it for this one.
Yeah.
And is that it for spoilers right now?
They don't have it on this Discord for some reason, but there's confirmed reprints of 10-cost Teach and 7-cost Croc from OP9.
Hey, those are kind of needed. I don't know how hard those were to get.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're like less than $2.
Okay.
Each, but like, you know, we're getting a lot of. Oh, I don't think we showed up there. I think we.
Good to see you, Captain Literal. Go ahead.
Did they not put them in here? Because there is reveals for Dawn. For like.
I got card reveals. Is there? Should we go to a different website or?
The only website I know is...
Blackbeard is one of the cheapest decks to build right now. I couldn't agree with you more.
Okay, so I think going in like One Piece top decks.
Oh, I can type that out if you want me to.
Yeah, One Piece top decks.
Okay.
Because that'll have the other Dawn, because for whatever reason they're not. So...
Just an advertisement, close it. Yeah. Some of that, we saw that.
So there's the comparison.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, there we go. We haven't seen these.
Yeah, so we have Shanks.
Nice.
This is a really nice looking Dawn. We don't have the golds for these. We just have the normal. Another Luffy Dawn, which is... This one's kind of redundant, because we have... But I don't know if they get the... If they had the Tin Dawn in... the East, so... This might be their first Gear 5 Dawn.
Okay. Well, we have the Bonnie Dawn here, I'm noticing in the middle. You got Buggy to the right of that. Yamato at the bottom right-hand corner. What is this one right here? Blackbeard. Okay.
Which, again, like, these three are kind of redundant. Like, we already have a Gear 5 Luffy Dawn, we already have a Blackbeard Dawn, we already have a Buggy Dawn, but these are very nice-looking cards. And, like... It might warrant just going 50-50 on these.
Yeah. And Captain Lindo will get you caught up. We're basically looking at the PRB Dawn that are going to be dropped here. This October, they're going to be releasing the next set of the PRB.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited because I'm going to be going all in with whatever money I have available to get as many community boxes as I possibly can for you all. Because I know that it's going to sell it quick. I know that it's going to be hard to get. It's going to be top dollar prime. But I want to go as long as I possibly can making those community boxes. Because as I've said before, it is so much fun opening those packs. I felt like almost every pack I was sending out some awesome hits, like something that people want.
And I was able to get a box of PRB. Like, I think I actually got like a legitimately crazy box.
Oh yeah.
Because I got full art, or like alt art Red Rock, alt art Bartolomeo, which was like at one point $40. I think it's gone way down since. My full arts were Airdor, which didn't mean much, like which was like pennies, but my other one was the 5-cost Ivankov, which I gave to you because you helped me get the box.
Nice, yeah.
And that's like a $40 card.
That thing still looks good in my build a bit next, so thank you.
Yeah. I think the Dawn I got weren't worth much, but everything else was like crazy valuable.
I know we have a fellow Humbro out there that has been sitting on a decent collection. I'm kind of curious, what is the price of these boxes going up? Because I'm one of these guys, you guys see my Dragon collection, my Dragon Horde back here. I want to get one just for myself to just sit on. And because it does come with a God Pack too, right? Have we getting confirmed or
there is
assumption?
God Packs in PRB1, yeah.
In PRB1, but I'm seeing, did we heard anything for PRB2?
We haven't heard. Okay. I'm guessing probably...
It would stay on theme. They're usually pretty good with staying on theme. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And so there is a chance for God Pack to get those mangas. That's going to be a huge chase. And promotional pack?
No, that's not what it's called. It's Premium Booster.
Premium Booster, thank you.
Also, you're on Lorcana right now.
Booster. Jeez! Oh, yeah,
that is a case.
That's a case. All right. What was these? It's 10 per case, right? So it's 200.
Yeah, I mean they should have individual listings. Did you type in case?
No. Just want Premium Booster, One Piece.
Just type like PR. Oh wait.
Oh, here we go. What? Japanese maybe.
Yeah.
$261 unopened. These things were $135.
Yeah, so they have doubled in value, which I mean, yeah, this was maybe the best set in One Piece history.
This is about release right here. It was around 119. A lot of people were like, "This, look at this market right here. This is perfect time to buy." Everyone's like, everyone's got it. The prices of the cards are crap. No one wants this stuff.
No, the alt arts were always expensive.
And the Gold Dawn and everything else.
Yeah.
But everyone's getting upset. Like, okay, you remember, look in the Discord. Everyone's like, my kid dropped to like ridiculously low prices, and I had those things. Like, there was a lot of people that got like their older OPO1 stuff just dropped. It kind of recovered. Go ahead.
I bought Gecko Morias at $25 a copy. When they reprinted 6, that card went to like $6 a copy. So, look.
Yeah.
And now Gecko Moria is banned. I don't care. I was legitimately happy that Gecko Moria went to like $6 a copy because it meant people could actually afford to play the game.
Right, and important too because Black was extremely good at that back then. You had a lot of Gecko decks and the Rabluchi decks that were doing really well.
Yeah.
And you wanted people to play Tier 1 because some people just like to play it. Like, let them play the decks they want to play. And if that's it, if you're a fan or if you like that, I know Midnight's a huge fan of Gecko, and she's been hurt since day one because she can't play the deck anymore. It's not. Do you agree? It feels like unplayable without Gecko, the Gecko Moria leader deck.
No, because it's basically Dofi from Trash. Like there is still ways to play that deck.
Okay. Like
just getting a free body is actually like off of leader effect is actually pretty strong.
Yeah.
Like that is still like the 8-cost Katakuri is not bad. That card's like back up to $10, but oh my god, that card used to be like a $80 to $60 card.
Yeah.
That card desperately needed that reprint.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of good hits we can have from these guys. Like, and look at the value of this thing. I'm hoping to buy here for PRB2 and sit on some of it, but most of it I want to be giving away to you guys. And if I would have gotten my hands on it earlier, I could be growing its wealth in my Dragon Horde here. This is a year plus of data here in collection. Not a betting man, but I will tell you that patterns do exist in reality, and if you see a pattern, it's a pattern for a reason. Capitalist says, at regionals, I witnessed a Gecko player beat a blue-purple Luffy and a green-purple Luffy. Yo, that is going to be the greatest field of all time. Go ahead.
I could actually definitely see that because Gecko needs to be swinging at least 6 to get leader effect off, and you're kind of swarming the board. And against green-purple, you do just have depending on the build, you can just play out a bunch of chunk blockers, which can kind of screw over green-purple.
So, another thing I did want to get out there, if you guys are following my Discord channel, I did put this out to all of you. I wanted you guys to know that we are going to be trying to make a go. I think right now we have a great caravan of people that are looking forward to doing this.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Marcus has tried to lock themselves in. Gecko can't hurt, yeah? Yeah. All right, but I want to tell you guys about the Bondi Card Fest that's happening in Dallas, September 19th. So we are going to be doing the best we can, and I wanted anyone who wants to be there, maybe want to meet us or just play. I mean, we're not that popular, but if you guys want to meet us, it's great. I love giving stuff out to you guys. I will be doing the same thing I did last time. I will have a box on me, and if you go, yo, Jimmy D, is that Humbro Pie? I will be giving you a free pack, just out of the blue. I did this for everybody else when I went down to the One Piece Day. Thank you, I appreciate that. The One Piece Day. And I gave those packs away, and very few people got it. But if you're out there and you want to join us out there, I will have packs in my
Yo,
my
is
bag.
that Jimmy D, Humbro Pie? Give me a pack.
Everyone on the team did that. Everybody that was Spencer got a pack that way. Marcus got a pack that way. Noah got a pack that way. Midnight, she never wanted to abuse the system. She didn't want to abuse it. She was like, I don't want to hurt it. You can keep those packs for other people. They did the same thing. They were like, yo, is that Jimmy D in the middle of I think we were at a Walmart. Just trying to get a free pack out of me.
This is a news story I'm hearing about.
Oh, we did tell you? Oh.
No, I remember Spencer gaslighting Midnight into thinking that Buc-ee's was pronounced Bussies. I remember you throwing a tantrum over not being able to take a photo with Chopper.
Yes, that was an oh man, there was a train of events of people just throwing shade at me because all of them got the picture before I did, and I didn't even know if I was going to because they wanted to leave, and I was like, I just never gonna get a shot to get a picture with Chopper. It's just never gonna happen, and because we went out to go talk to Noah wanted to talk to Luffy TV, and the rest of the guys wanted to see if they could meet up with what is his name, our world's representative,
Cross AI.
Yeah, Cross AI, and we all were talking to Cross AI. We were all having a good time catching up on some of the content and getting a good conversation. And only because we went back to go talk to these individuals did I have the opportunity to see the Tony Chopper that was right there, and it was like, yes, I finally got the picture. So proud. I have that thing on I'm gonna get it framed at one point. Super excited because yes, they did gaslight me for that. All right, getting back to what I want to tell you all. If you haven't set your clocks yet, please do so if you're interested. If you're not, I mean, I still would recommend it because maybe something might happen. These sell out really quick. We saw this problem last time. Remember, it was like within minutes or something. It was, you had to wait forever to see if you got accepted. You were waiting to see what you could sign up for. No.
I mean, this one is just for the LCQ. Main event, you had to already be what's the
general entry?
You have to have an invite for the main event, so otherwise there wouldn't need to be an LCQ if there wasn't a main.
No, that's fair. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I'll be checking out the LCQ because I think there might be some LCQs for Gundam, Union Arena, maybe some Dragon Ball.
We're getting Sakamoto days in Union Arena.
Yeah.
Evangelion?
Oh, you haven't heard? That's good. Yeah.
Oh, I just checked recently. I know it's the theatrical, so it's like the rebuild Evangelion movies. I haven't actually seen the rebuild movies.
And some of those are simultaneous releases too. I know that me, Midnight, and potentially Marcus are going to be trying heavy for the Union Arena competition for this weekend. We got some pretty good competitive decks. Also the Gundam, because we're going to be going quite heavy when this set releases in July. I'll be working with Matt and Little Pound Cake and the rest of them. Did you figure out if you're... I mean, you don't have to. I don't want to force you into the card game.
I mean, I would like to get into Gundam, but, like, I'm going to probably be... for this, I'd probably be focusing One Piece, just because that's the game I'm the most familiar with, and I think I would have the best shot if I, like, went to the LCQ, and... Because it's X2 qualifies for the main event.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd put my money on you. You're a phenomenal player.
I'd have to win 7 games and only lose 2.
But you analyze this game pretty well. I think the only thing that could really throw like a hamper is we're still curious if that new starter deck is going to change things.
Oh, now, what new starter deck?
The 22. So we don't know.
This will be OP12 fully. This is October, so yeah. OP12.
No, it'll be September. This is September.
No, that's the registration for side events. The actual thing is October. Oh, wait. Kicks off. Oh. September. Okay.
There's no date set for the starter deck. We don't have a date, right? It says September. That's all it says.
Yeah. The starter deck is fine. I don't think it's going to change a whole lot. The main things that, like, are real... Like, there is one card from the starter deck that is... probably going to make some kind of an impact for some blue decks.
Sorry, I just read Captain.
And that's the 7-cost Odin that is tap 3, bounce a card back to your hand, like bounce one of your cards back to your hand to restand it.
Yeah.
So I think that Odin is going to be a very powerful card that we might see in some blue decks. I'm not sure we'll see it in blue-purple, because blue-purple can't really make the best use of it because of how blue-purple wants to play.
Yeah.
But I think decks like the blue-yellow Nami really like that card because you can bounce back things like Zeus, like Hiyori, like Flampe. I think the starter deck does make blue-yellow ace slightly more like rogue viable and does like significantly change up how that deck is played even. So I think blue-yellow ace, you might see some people coping on that. I think it's like okay. I think it's mainly going to be like a couple blue-yellow decks, like blue-yellow Nami and blue-yellow ace will probably be trying to run some of the cards, but it's not like decks that you're going to see a whole lot of. You might see some people trying the ace Newgate leader, but probably not. I think.
Yeah.
I think that.
Oh, all right.
Maybe Marco might like some of the cards. I don't know. It's like a very middling set. Like the ST22, we already know the cards in it. We've already seen what it's doing in the East, but.
Oh, you have an sim too, right?
Yeah, it's on the sim.
So you can already practice against it. Maybe that's not even a good analysis because you've probably seen the cards already.
Yeah, no, I've seen the cards. I know about the cards. They're all right. They're interesting cards. It's just Blue Whitebeard Pirates does not have enough to like facilitate a strategy, even with the new starter deck, because like half the starter deck is vanillas for some reason. Like
the filler, it's filler because half the time you're chasing the
filler
SRs
in a starter deck.
Because they're trying to get you to chase after the SRs, and
there's already going to be the pack of alts that they already have chases for that set outside of the SRs.
I agree with you there, but also when you think about it as a deck construction strategy, right? You put a lot of vanillas because you want to decomplicate the game. So if a person's getting brand new into the game and you just throw them a starter, you want to throw easy to learn mechanics to try to get them to at least learn the baseline before you get into the pseudo complicated. I don't know. I don't see this game as that complicated. Do you? I mean, I've been in a lot of games with layers and everything else that really super complicated.
I mean,
games.
Coming from Yu-Gi-Oh, no, this game is not complicated in the slightest.
Yeah, it might be our bias. If you think it is, it's okay. I just personally, because I do imagine.
I mean, it's more complicated than Uno and Pokemon. Because if you've seen that, have you seen that chart that's like complexity tier list, Pokemon, Uno, like One Piece, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right, and thanks, Captain. I appreciate that. Yeah, getting back to some of your text here. I'm not ignoring you. I can't, in good conscience, let you say it in the name of Humbro, but I will be passing you community packs, and what you do with those is your deal, and I might be making that go viral. So you do you. I hold no responsibility for your actions and your choices. Those are your choices. I do not condone it as a Humbro, but if you decide to do so, I may be feeding you some packs. So you do your thing. But bringing a stack of Red of Dawn, that'd be pretty fun, actually. I can do that. So, if you can secure entry. I mean, I'm sure we can secure it. If we set it in right now, we lock it in. I have my alarm set for all of these entries. General entry.
Even if I miss the like actual LCQ, I'm gonna probably I'll weasel my way into some side events.
Right. There's so many things that we can sign up for, and there's so many different games that we can play out there. So we're gonna we get a caravan of good amount of people.
They have they even have like 2v2 side events for One Piece.
I think we'd have so much fun with that.
Yeah.
I love 2v2s.
Oh, the 2v2 Cup was really good, and I'm not just saying that because I went undefeated during that.
You did a really good job. But
my partner did lose once, but
it's all right.
I was undefeated, even though I was the lower point value, although we had just RPS for that. So
it was a coin flip, guys. But yeah, we will be trying getting everybody there. Right now, we have a great caravan. Big Merc should be locked in. You, Marcus, Noah, myself, and Midnight already locked in. Wolf has decided he's going to fly out there, so we'll pick him up at the airport and bring him back. We're going to be getting the Airbnb up there soon. We might try to see if we can get a bigger one, depending on how many people want to join us. Captain Little, you're always welcome to join us in the big house, if you will, for the Airbnb. Hit me up in the DMs if you're interested. Love to chill and hang out. But if not, and you just want to do your thing with your friends, that's entirely okay too. But that's our plan. We plan on getting some Airbnbs, spending 3 quality days in there. There's a Bondi store near here.
Yeah, there's a One Piece store.
Yeah. So we'll be going to the One Piece store, and I'll be checking that out. You guys can see us there. And I'm going to be bringing all kinds of decks with all the different kind of Bondi games that I play. I hope to run into you out there. Last time, I think it was Canuck that met up with us the longest. And
I remember when we went to Orlando, we met with Canuck.
Yeah, we had a great time. He met us in the hotel room. We were playing a bunch of games. I threw out some of those secret rare Mr. 2 Bonclaves at him to help him with his deck. And these are the things I love to do, guys. If I have the resources and I have it on me, I would gladly.
He will give you free Bonclaves.
Yeah. Just to make sure you can play the deck you want to. It is more important to me that you can play your favorite deck and you're playing optimally than it is anything else in finances. I will give off my shirt if I can afford to. Of course, don't get yourself put to the point where you can't carry yourself up. Of course.
Who's the person who's always after your shirt?
I think that's Scoffrick. Scoffrick is always after my shirt.
Well,
if Scoffrick wants to make it out there, and Captain, you can go. You know, you got him in the DMs too, so you could probably convince him to try and take one of my shirts at this Bondi Card Fest. Either that, or one of the fans is gonna run after me and say, "Jimmy D, I'm trying to take my shirt away from me." Oh man. All right. Guys, that's going to do it for the news and the updates. Last thing I did want to mention is, again, this Saturday, if you haven't, please DM me your information for your baseball card. I will be filling those out. Today's going to be just 4 matches. It's going to be a little bit quicker because myself, I have to get and spend the midnight hours trying to get all those, your deck lists ready to go for the championship because I'm recording everybody, so I want to make sure that I have it registered. I've got to get the top 16 bracket drawn out, and I've got to get 22 baseball cards because a couple people had to drop out. So I got to get the about 22 baseball cards I got to build tonight and get that thing ready for the show. I also want to do some really cool stuff, the camera work, to see if I can fix the mics to our interviews. Fingers crossed. I hope you guys enjoy some of the new stuff. I've got some really cool things I want to show you that for new recording. We've done some upgrades in the studio. The studio is a lot nicer. It's more hospitable without the lights constantly beaming down on the people playing the game. Right. No interrogations. Go ahead.
I'm not going to burn to death while having to play round 1.
Okay.
And depending on how the curse plays out, round 1 might be all I'm getting to play. Hopefully not.
Hopefully. And Captain Little, glad to hear it. Yeah, the PTO, I think I should be locked for it, but we'll find out. My sprint plan
and I work a part-time job, so I'm not getting paid. I'm just taking the time off.
All right, well, we'll save up for it. We got plenty of time. It's in September. We got a lot of months.
Oh, no, I'll be able to save up for it.
I have nothing but disposable income, pretty much. Like, I just need to, like, pay off my credit card and phone bills. And other than that, everything's just disposable income for me right now.
Fantastic.
The joys of youth and living with your parents or parent, because the rent's free and I'm not getting kicked out till I'm 25, so.
Well, there you go.
Free room and board.
Cherish it.
Free room and board
every second that you have left. You wait. You never let that go.
So yeah, that's at least something I've got.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get in the next 2 matches. We got 4 today. 3 of them were kind of in the competitive spirit, but they're all in the competitive spirit. We got 4 rounds of content. I got a really cool flash in the past and a really cool conversation starter. I want to get into this. But like I said, we're going to do 4 games, call it, go raid some people, and your boys got a lot of work to prep for this championship series on Saturday. If you haven't got your information, please do so. I want to give you as much credibility in this. Those baseball cards get used constantly, and it's just a congratulations for making it in, guys. You did a great job. You deserved the accolades for making it in top 16. A lot of people didn't make it in. Just FYI, there's a lot of people on that list that didn't make it. So be proud. Be proud. All right, guys, we're going to
Did I make it into the top 16?
I think you did. Just slightly. But I think you did.
That's good. I wasn't too sure.
Set your alarms. I hope to see you all at the Monday Card Fest. For right now, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And don't forget to hit !join. We got packs.
Somebody's out there, someone to call my mind. Feels like I'm falling, feels like I'm out of time. Trapped in a prison, a fortress of solitude. And all my decisions, they led me so far.